Guess what I found at the centre of the world? You're probably thinking, well, where is the centre of the world? Well, according to myth, the Greek god Zeus released two eagles, one from the east and one from the west, to find the centre of the earth. The eagles met above the ancient town of Delphi, and Zeus marked the spot with a stone called the omphalos, which means navel or belly button.
Was there any fluff there?
No.
Well, there's always fluff in mine. So what did you find? Don't tell me. You found me.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Pythia, the high priestess of the Temple of Apollo here in Delphi. I give oracles. You know, tell the future. Via the inspiration of the Python spirit of the god Apollo.
But you are from way back in time. The Delphi Oracle was a major thing in Greece from about, 700 BC to about 400 AD.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can do on social media. Anyway, you'll have to excuse me. I'm setting up for a day of oracling.
What's that you're sitting on?
Oh, well, I'm sitting on a tripod over a hole in the ground. From hence emits the stench of the rotting corpse of the Python spirit that the god Apollo killed with his arrows. They help me connect with the god Apollo and give his oracles.
It looks incredibly uncomfortable. And you sit on it all day?
Oh yeah, it's a real pain in the bum. But when I'm breathing those fumes and eating my oleander leaves, man, it's such a wild trip. I couldn't give a rat's.
Oi, hey, what do you think you're doing? You can't speak with Pythia directly to receive an oracle. You must go through us, the priests of the Temple Apollo. And to do that, you must first give an appropriate tithe. As you can see, there are many treasuries at Delphi from all the different countries and kings and emperors, etc., that come to seek her wisdom on matters.
Well, actually, no. Not interested in getting an oracle at all.
Ah, so you're interested in Delphi because of the Pythian Games, held every 4 years in honour of the god Apollo, which included competitions in music, dancing, singing, painting, poetry, chariot racing, wrestling and athletics.
No. The thing that I'm interested in, the thing that I discovered in Delphi that got my heart racing, was the Gallio Inscription.
Oh, you mean the 9 fragments of an inscription from the then 4th Roman Emperor, Claudius, to his proconsul, Unius Gallio, discovered in 1908 at Delhi. Why are you so excited about that discovery?
Well, in the Bible book of Acts, the Apostle Paul is in Corinth. Some of the local Jews are upset with him, spreading the teaching of this new Jewish sect, which would become known as Christianity. So they take him to the then proconsul in Corinth and ask him to pass sentence. Luke, the writer of Acts, states that Gallio was the proconsul that they took him to, and that he had no interest in judging what he considered to be an internal religious dispute between Jews about their religious laws, so he throws the case out. Now, the Gallio inscription pictured here is a message from the Roman Emperor Claudius, ordering the same proconsul, Gallio, to use incentives to persuade people to move to Delphi because it was becoming depopulated. But what's exciting for me is that it confirms that Gallio was in Corinth at the time, and it includes a date. It states that Claudius is named as Imperator for the 26th time, therefore dating it to about AD 52. This means that we can date not only Paul's time in Corinth, but many other things in the New Testament. The inscription is an example of how the Bible is a book that is written within and as part of history. The Christian God reveals himself through history. While other religious books are said to be direct revelations to people, the Bible is a book that talks about God within the context of real places, real people, and real events. In fact, I recall someone saying once that history is his story. This is why the New Testament is considered an important historical resource by ancient historians, written mainly by common people, including not only the story of Jesus and the early church, but about many of the customs, lifestyles, and events of people within those regions at the time. I have people tell me sometimes that the Bible is just a book of fairy tales, but they just don't get it. It is recorded history. Now, you may not accept the people's explanation of why things are happening in the stories that they recount, but you have to accept them as their understanding of the events that they were witnessing. So, if you're ever in Greece, check out Delphi. There's really some fascinating history there. But an even better option, I think, is don't forget to check out the Bible. Probably a lot easier and cheaper to access than a ticket to Greece. And if you want to know more about the New Testament, Jesus, or the Bible, give us a hoy in the comments below.
And it is foretold that you will like and subscribe to his channel.
Oh, Pythia, you have to go through me. I'm sorry, I'll have to charge you for that oracle.
And God bless.